This video is going to be a demonstration showing you the new fixed price listings which we now have available on our platform. And this is essentially more of a e-commerce style way of listing your lots. And it essentially involves adding a new page and adding a fixed price to lots, which means that there is no bidding tools. Bidders will not be able to change the bid amount on the lots at all. And once they click on purchase on the lots, it'll essentially be added to a cart where they'll be able to check out themselves and pay for the invoice of the lot. So a few things that I'd like to just mention before I show you how this works. This is only available on websites that have payment gateways selected and active on their website. Not only that, but if you go to your site settings as well, you'll also notice that it is an add-on subscription under the subscription tab here. So this is not available by default and it's an extra add-on right here, fixed price listings. Gateway setup on your website as well, because the nature of this tool involves the bidder being able to pay for their own lots and invoices when they click on the purchase, and they have to pay by credit card only. Okay, so once that's set up on your website and you have both the gateway and the fixed price listing set up, what you'll see is a new fixed price listing option in the admin menu at the top here. So you'll notice that this is different from the auctions tab, and these do work differently and they're exclusive from each other. So to create a new fixed price listing, what you want to do is click here on fixed price listings and then click on add fixed price listing. This will be very similar to the edit auction page for your regular timed auction. And so now all I'm going to do is set up the actual listing itself. So I'll set up a title. The type will not be able to be changed. It'll stay on fixed price sale. Then I will do a start and end time. And I'll set the start time in the past so it'll now be active. Then you have your address information, your tax code, buyer's premiums. Let's change a couple of these. Why not? Your YouTube videos, your pickup schedule is also the same. And then the data entry method, just for the sake of the demonstration, I'm just going to make a couple of ones using the web-based upload the entry method. Then you'll click on save and add lots. Again, very similar to how it works on a regular auction. So now I'm going to add my pictures and select them from my desktop. Okay, and then I'm just going to make maybe 3 lots from these images. So there's a few differences here now on this page, which you would probably recognize this as the edit lot page. So there is now no longer a starting bid, reserve price, or buy it now amount. There's only a price. And this is a set price that will not be changed. As I said before, there's no bidding tools on this at all. So the price that you put in is a price that bidders will pay. You also have the option to add a display make offer button, which will then allow the bidder to place a offer on the price. If that's turned off, then the price that you enter here is the only price that they can input. Let's add a make price offer for this one. Okay, I'll just add a couple more lots. And the third one as well. Let's make this a quantity of 4 and $250. Okay, so now once you've made your lots, same as always, you then want to go to review lots and then click on add all lots to actually add them to the listing. Okay, now back to the edit auction page. And again, you want to make sure that it's published, which is the same as always. The process here is very similar to before. Now the difference is, if you go back to your home page, your listing will appear here under the regular auction display. Okay, so now I've just logged out of my admin account. The fixed price listing is now published. And I'm logged back in as a bidder account now onto the website. So as a bidder, you'll actually find the fixed price listing right down here on the home page within the other regular auctions. and you can see mine right here. You'll click on View Auction to open up the page. And as you can see here, there is no bidding tools. It's literally just add to cart is the only option. Or you can make an offer, which I added optionally on the first lot. Let's add this one to my cart, quantity of 1. As you can see, it's marked as sold, and there is a shopping cart notification and also a confirmation on the top of the page saying that the item is in my cart. Information in the top right hand side of the page too. If there is a lot that has a multiple quantity, the bidder is actually able to select how many of the available quantity they want to purchase at once. So if I were to select 2, it would obviously go to $500 instead of the $250 because that price is per quantity. We'll click on Add to Cart. The quantity left will then update automatically across all devices and it's added to the cart as well. Now, if you want to make an offer as a bidder on an item, you can click on Make Offer. It will then open up this pop-up window where they can add their phone number and their message with their counter offer. Once they click on Send Message, it will actually send an email to the main admin user's email address. And then you can choose whether to accept the offer, deny it, or get back to the bidder later on. So then basically now as the bidder, I'd like to check out my items that are in my cart. So what I'll do is I'll scroll to the top of the page and I'll click on the new shopping cart icon that you can see here. This will then load up your shopping cart, which you will see a breakdown of the things in the cart, including the totals, the subtotals, and you can also update or remove the items if you'd like to. So you can change the quantity if you like. And then once you're ready, you can click on Checkout. You'll then see a total breakdown of the invoices, amounts, and then down here you'll be able to select from the bidder's saved credit cards which one they like to pay using. Then they click on Pay Now, and just like that, the invoice has been paid successfully. The admin user can then see this information on their side by going to the fixed price listing. So let me just log out of my bidder and back into my admin account. Okay, so now I'm logged back in as my super admin account. And the way that I can see invoices is if I hover over the fixed price listings menu and then click on fixed price and click on fixed price listing invoices. Here you'll be able to see all the invoices that have been added to the fixed price listings. You can then obviously open them up as well, and these look pretty much identical to regular timed auction. You can also recover fixed price listings if you deleted them. You can also, of course, add more items to the same listing, just like a regular auction. But that's essentially how that works. It's very similar to a timed auction, except that there are no bidding tools. The bidder can add items to their cart directly, and they can check out themselves using their credit cards that are saved on their account to make the purchase. Thanks very much for watching.